For decades, Cinema 4D has served as the engine behind modern Hollywood visual effects, motion graphics, and architectural design. But bringing these digital worlds to life traditionally requires a grueling toll. Long before you can design a scene, you have to survive the technical pipeline. 3D artists spend hours building complex material textures, node by individual node, fighting strict polygon limits to optimize scenes, and waiting out massive rendering times just to see a single frame. This standard workflow forces an artist to sacrifice vast amounts of time to mathematics and troubleshooting before their actual creativity can enter the picture. That long-standing reality is now colliding with the sudden arrival of generative artificial intelligence across the creative landscape. This has introduced a specific fear currently paralyzing the 3D community: the idea that these algorithms will eventually automate the artist out of the job entirely. Maxon, the developer behind Cinema 4D, is taking a different approach. Their integration of AI tools pushes against the industry-wide panic of replacement. They are aiming these new algorithms directly at technical bottlenecks. The goal is to eliminate the manual labor, leaving the artist in control of the final vision. This is a standard 3D pipeline. Under Maxon's philosophy, AI operates as a co-pilot, handling mundane logic. In texturing, algorithms generate realistic materials from simple parameters, bypassing hours of manual node connections. In animation, AI takes over heavy physics calculations to make characters move accurately. With the system handling the physical math, artists focus on refining emotional weight and timing. Finally, the software optimizes scene performance, dropping render times to a fraction. By stripping away mathematical friction, Cinema 4D becomes a direct conduit for imagination. When you zoom out and look at the entire 3D ecosystem, this accelerated workflow changes the daily reality for every tier of creator. For beginners, it provides immediate shortcuts, flattening the learning curve. Independent freelancers lean on this automation, taking on more projects. Meanwhile, large-scale studios use streamlined workflows to hit tight deadlines. With the technical gap closing between a solo artist and a major house, a project's success relies more on the strength of the concept than the size of the render farm or hours of manual optimization. But this efficiency introduces a new burden. The most immediate risk for any artist today is algorithmic over-reliance. If you lean entirely on AI generation for your concepts, the resulting 3D art quickly homogenizes. It loses the specific, stylistic quirks that define human creativity. Beyond the aesthetics, the industry is still wrestling with legal hurdles concerning intellectual property and how to verify the true originality of AI-assisted outputs. Accessing this level of computing power demands strict discipline. You have to commit to using these algorithms to enhance your work rather than letting them substitute for original thought. This requires a shift in how 3D artists view their own identity. The workflow is moving away from a focus on polygon pushing and node troubleshooting. The artist's time is now spent curating, guiding, and refining the machine's raw output to ensure the result matches a specific, intentional human aesthetic. Because for all its power, the Copilot has one ultimate limitation. It can rapidly calculate photorealistic textures and optimize render speeds, but it possesses zero emotional resonance or inherent storytelling capability. The most effective 3D design occurs in this symbiosis, where human emotion provides the intent and machine efficiency provides the execution.